Today on CTV News at 5, a jewelry business break-in in Guelph. Thieves run off with thousands of dollars worth of goods. The whole incident captured on security cameras. Plus, Air Canada announces it will begin canceling flights in the face of a possible flight attendant strike Saturday. And from wigs to extensions, different ways to change up your hairstyle to feel your best this summer. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here with us. Guelph police are investigating another jewelry business break-in. This one at a store on Speedvale Avenue East early this morning. Thieves used a sledgehammer to get in a back door. CTV's Krista Simpson joins us now with all the details. Krista, the break-in was captured on security camera.
Yes, Leanne, and we have some of that video to show you this evening. This happened at Royal Gold Jewelry and Precious Metals in the northeast part of the city. Just before 2 this morning, a Range Rover pulls up to the back door of the business. A person gets out and tries to use a sledgehammer to first smash the security camera, though that only knocks it into a better position to see what happens next. The sledgehammer is then used to smash through the door. 2 people go in and come out very quickly afterwards, taking jewelry, repair tools, pieces, and other items. Police were called quickly, but the 3 thieves were gone by the time officers arrived. They are hoping that anyone with information or who sees something on the security footage that they recognize will get in touch.
Every little detail helps, be it a marking on the individual or the vehicle or even the clothing. Everything helps.
This isn't the first time this store has been hit by thieves, and a store employee tells me they are bracing for it to happen again, given how many types of these thefts we've seen, especially recently. Leanne.
Okay, Krista, thanks for that. CTV's Krista Simpson joining us live this hour. Following some developing news as well, Waterloo Regional Police investigating a shooting in a Kitchener neighborhood. We'll go to CTV's Tony Grace live in studio for an update on this story and some more. Tony, good afternoon.
Leanne, thank you. Police say the shooting happened around 11:30 this morning. Police were outside the Victoria Motel this afternoon. 1 man was hurt. Their injuries non-life-threatening. 2 men were arrested. Police believe this was targeted, and there's no word yet on any charges. Also tonight, a boater is dead after a police-involved shooting in Turkey Point, and now the province's police watchdog is investigating. Around 2 yesterday afternoon, the OPP say officers tried to stop a personal watercraft entering the marina, but the man operating it got out and ran off. With the help of a canine unit, they found the man, and during the interaction, police fired a gun. The 22-year-old was pronounced dead. The Special Investigations Unit has taken over. Details on these stories and more at 6. Leanne?
Okay, Tony, appreciate it. Thanks very much. Alex is here as we turn our attention to the forecast. I'm embarrassed to say, I think the only time I actually got outside today was when you and I stepped out briefly this afternoon. At that time of day, it was very humid and muggy.
Yeah, we're still feeling that humidity in the air. But the good news, at least for us here in Waterloo Region, that heat warning has come to an end. But not for everyone. If you're in Brantford, Hamilton, Toronto, even the Kingston area, still under this heat warning. So again, the multi-day heat event for you is continuing. So daytime highs expected there, 31 with the humidex feeling more like 40. That said, this is expected to end pretty much for everyone later today. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Not too bad here in Kitchener-Waterloo and surrounding areas. Just a little bit of cloud cover in some areas we're seeing this hour, and pretty comfortable. 29 degrees right now in KW, 24 in Goderich, so a little bit cooler if you are by the water, and 28 at this hour in the city of London. With the humidex, though, like we were saying, we're feeling that humidity when we stepped outside today. 34 it's feeling more like in KW, 31 in Mount Forest, 37 in Windsor. So at least we're not feeling like, again, we're in that 40 territory, but still that humidity is in the air. And taking a live look from Waterloo Region's International Airport this hour, that plane taking flight, not bad conditions. Wonder where they're going.
Ooh,
hopefully
vacation?
somewhere nice. Vacation.
Don't mind if I do. All right, we'll take you to break. And for those taking off, we'll tell you what you need to know. Check out the ultimate animal actor show in Cambridge tonight, part of the free weekly entertainment going on at Cambridge Summer Live. You can enjoy the show at Central Park Bandshell. It gets underway at 6:30. Stay with us.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. CTVKitchener.ca, your home for news.
Air Canada says it will start canceling flights tomorrow as the union representing 10,000 flight attendants issues a 72-hour strike notice. All flights by Air Canada and Air Canada Rouge will be grounded by the weekend. Customers whose flights are canceled can get a full refund. The decision follows a 72-hour strike notice coming from the union representing 10,000 flight attendants. In response, Air Canada issued a lockout notice for early Saturday morning. We heard from passengers at Pearson today.
I understand what they're dealing with, and I listen to some of the stuff that they're saying, and so I get that they need to do it when it is peak time, because if you strike when nobody wants to fly, it doesn't make much sense.
I'm worried about coming home, but what can you do? I'm kind of on the side of the flight attendants. I think they probably need to get paid some more money, so.
Well, I have some sympathy for them. I mean, they should get paid for the work they do, and they're not getting paid for the work they do prior to the takeoff of the airplane, so that's not fair.
The airline said yesterday it reached an impasse in talks after the union declined to enter a binding arbitration process. The union says nothing has changed on their end. At 6, we'll have more on the impact here in Waterloo Region. Firefighters are continuing to battle 2 massive grass fires in Cottage country as dry, hot conditions persist.
These wetland fires did receive some precipitation overnight, which has helped bring the fire hazard down in those areas. That being said, it is important to know that with the upcoming hot weather in the forecast, it may not take long for the hazard to build again to high to extreme.
Evacuation orders have not been issued at this time, but widespread fire bans remain in place. A Halton police officer was injured while responding to a break-and-enter at a Shoppers Drug Mart in Milton this morning. Police were called to the store on Main Street just before 3 a.m. One suspect was arrested at the scene. A second attempted to escape in a vehicle, but was arrested a short distance away. A third suspect was able to avoid police and get away. An officer and a suspect both suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The 2 suspects who were arrested are each facing several charges. Police are asking anyone with information to get in touch. And Waterloo Regional Police are urging residents who live in the Northdale neighborhood to be extra cautious. They say dozens of thefts from vehicles have been reported in the last month. From July 1st to August 7th, police were called 38 times in relation to this type of incident in the Waterloo neighborhood. It's prompting police to put out a community alert. Both local universities are in that area. Police say the high density of traffic could be attractive to thieves.
We have members of our direct action response team as well as our strategic services targeting that area to address it, and we're working very closely with the universities as well. Typically in that area in particular, there's a lot of movement going back and forth between people coming in for school and as well for work, so it is a dense populated area in our community, and it's one that just typically does see a lot of more action at this time of the year.
And just this afternoon, police released a photo of a man they'd like to speak with in connection to the incidents in the area. You can see that on our website, ctvnewskitchener.ca. Stay with us. We have more news coming up after the break. But before you go, we'll tell you what you need to know. Experience St. Mary's like a local and catch the Melodies at the Museum summer concert series in Cadzo Park. Concerts are held Wednesday evenings all of August from 7 till 8 p.m. Stay with us. Alex, you brought up earlier how those heat warnings are lifted for us here locally. Some communities, of course, still under it. But I think even just that little bit of relief that we're seeing has a lot of people happy.
Oh, yeah. Has me happy, too.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's more enjoyable to get outside. It is more bearable, even though it is still feeling quite humid. You noted that when we stepped out for a bit of a walk this afternoon.
Muggy.
We could feel it. A little bit muggy. Yeah, and sticky. But again, we're not under that heat warning here for us in Waterloo region. But yeah, some of you are, which we'll get into in just a moment. But taking a live look from the region of Waterloo International Airport in Breslau, we are seeing some cloud cover there this hour. We saw some planes taking off a little bit too. I think one is just about ready to take off, like Leanne was saying. Maybe they're going on vacation somewhere nice.
Little holiday.
Oh gosh, that is so nice. A nice summer holiday, but pretty nice overall. It seems to be a pretty busy evening for flights out there too, but yeah, not seeing any washout conditions, no thunderstorms in store for us, which is pretty nice to see. And over the next few days, we could be in for plenty of sunshine as well. So definitely enjoyable there. So when we're talking about this heat warning and who is still impacted by this, so Brantford, Hamilton, Toronto, if you're in any of those areas or planning to go to those areas, you are still under this heat warning. Even Kingston this hour. So this multi-day heat event is continuing. So daytime highs nearing that 31-degree mark, but with the humidex feeling more like 40. The good news, though, that is expected to end for pretty much everyone later today. And as we get into the overnight hours and even looking ahead, when we see some overnight lows, it's going to be quite cool and comfortable. So potentially a little bit more wet weather to get through over the next few hours or so. Again, Brantford, Hamilton, this is potentially when you could see a little bit of relief if you are expected to see a little bit of a heavier rainfall once we get into your evening hours. Sarnia, Chatham, Kent, some potential wet weather headed your way as well. But once that does clear, getting into overnight, nice clear conditions and not too much activity for many of us. Even getting into your Thursday, we could see just a little bit of cloud cover to start the day. Getting into the afternoon, there is a chance for maybe a scattered shower or two, but overall pretty nice conditions before we are expected to see some nice sunny conditions and right before the weekend, which will be nice to enjoy. 28 it is here in Kitchener-Waterloo, 27 in London, 25 degrees right now in Sarnia. We were noting, though, it is still feeling a little sticky, a little humid out there, so feeling more like 34 in KW, 36 in Hamilton, and 35 in Toronto. So right now, at least, not feeling like we're in that 40 territory, which is a nice break. So we did hit our high today, which is where we're sitting at now, 28 degrees. That officially, we hit that around 2 o'clock or so in the afternoon. A couple of degrees above normal for this time of year. On this day in 1918, this is when we saw our record high of 37 degrees. So quite a bit hotter. 1930, 4 degrees. That was our record overnight low. And we're now seeing that sunset 8:29 p.m. So a minute before 8:30. And over the next couple of days, once we get through seeing that cloud cover out there, it's going to be pretty nice viewing for some sunsets. 16 degrees, that is our overnight low. So definitely much more bearable in terms of overnight conditions. Mainly clear. We could see a little bit of fog patches develop after midnight. So if you are getting up at 2, 3 in the morning to head to work, so it could be a little bit tricky in terms of visibility for you. So tomorrow, 32 with the humidex is what it's going to feel like. Mainly sunny, and the UV index expected to be quite high as well. But take a look at this over the next few days. We could see a little cloud cover for your Thursday, but then Friday looking beautiful, sunny with an expected high of 30 degrees. And then for your Saturday, sunny conditions again with an expected high of 32.
Everyone always wants to look and feel their best, and a big form of self-confidence comes with their hair. We are here to talk all about hair today with Michael Suba, the owner of Continental Hair. It's nice to see you again, my friend.
Great to be here again.
All right, so we're going to talk about different ways that you can really play with your look. We're going to start down here with some wigs.
Yes, if you want a completely new look, a full cap wig will do it. You can change your color, your style, your length, do all of that thing. There's all sorts of different kinds. The constructions, materials, of course, the human hair is the best. And then, you know, with the human hair, you can also even take your hot tools to it and have some fun with that.
Nice, that's awesome. And it's great, we were talking about earlier, whether it's for medical purposes or you just want to change up your look, this is really kind of something for everyone.
Yes, and you can go completely different in a whole other lane.
Okay, and maybe you could try different colors, because sometimes, you know, maybe I want to go blonde, but I don't know how it's going to look. Okay, we also have a lot of different pieces and ways to put in hair as well.
That's right. A lot of women are losing hair. Just as many women are thinning as men are balding. And this is what we call a topper or a pastiche. And something like this, basically, it goes on top, hence the word, and it just gives you a little bit more fullness and everything on top. Extensions can't really do that. They can't get high enough. So you need a topper to be able to put that together.
Okay.
And then we have here, this is becoming very popular right now. This is like a mini topper. It's just a part. So if somebody just wants a little bit more, just to fill in the part, which is getting a little bit wider as she loses her hair, something like this does the trick really, really nicely.
Okay, that's perfect. We also have something that we like to call a halo extension, is it?
A halo extension, yes. And you can, it's easy to see why it's called that, because of course it goes around the top of a woman's head like this. You don't see this part, but this fills in the back really nicely, gives it some extra oomph and volume, and maybe even a little bit more length if she wants.
And would that be kind of something for someone who maybe just wants to jazz up their look once in a while that they can just put in quite easily?
Yes, that's totally fun hair.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We love fun hair. And we're going to have a little bit of fun here today too. We brought Davide as well, who's going to help us. We're actually going to put some extensions on my hair.
Absolutely.
So we'll see. This is the beginning. We're starting at this length, and now we're going to make it longer. Okay, come on in, Davide. Michael, how often do you see women coming to you looking for more length?
Oh, all the time. I mean, it's something that I think it's fun. And I mean, hair is so important to the look that we want to put out there. And length can be sensual, it can be exotic, it can be luxurious. And it can also be difficult to get. A lot of times you can't grow your hair very long. The growth cycle of the hair isn't long enough to be able to allow that. So yeah, having something that in just a few minutes you can get a really nice look that's going to give you a lot of fun and have a way of just showing off a little bit. I mean, when I was when I'm doing this, it's always surprising to me how surprised my clients are that we can do this and it looks so good and looks so natural and they can enjoy it so much. Because of course, a lot of times these types of things have a bad reputation. Sometimes it's deserved, but if you do something right, then you're just going to have so much fun with it.
And where can people come find you if they're looking to, you know, change up their style a little bit?
Well, we're actually downtown Toronto in the Yorkville area. We've been there for 60 years, over 60 years. We're in Sarnia. For our medical wigs, we also have a salon at Sunnybrook Hospital, the breast cancer wing. We've been there for over 25 years.
Okay.
So yeah, we've been doing this a long time, and I have to say, we're getting good at it.
Okay, let's see.
Really good at it.
Here's the reveal.
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, love it. Oh yeah.
Thanks, Davide.
My pleasure.
Fantastic. Well, Michael, thank you so much. I know that we don't really have a mirror right here, but I'm going to have to take a look after. I can already tell it feels so light, which is really nice because you don't feel like you're kind of carrying heavy hair. And you know what? I already feel better about myself that I have my long hair back because I'm one of those people where my hair just doesn't want to grow anymore.
That looks great.
Thank you. And thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Here's our final 5 stories we're following. The Ford government says it did not meet its target for getting long-term care residents an average of 4 hours a day of direct care by March this year. According to a new report, nurses and personal support workers across the province were able to reach 95.5% of the 4-hour mark. That target is the result of a law which was passed in 2021. The Ford government says it will continue to try and increase the amount of direct care residents receive, including by addressing staffing issues. A proposed development in a Kitchener neighborhood is planning to bring a new type of housing to the region of Waterloo. Maxwell Building Consultants wants to turn a single detached home into a 3-story, 26-unit affordable rental building. It would feature 1-bedroom apartments, about 362 square feet, and studio apartments, around 240 square feet. The company's president says while they're about the size of a hotel room, it helps fill a gap where affordable housing is needed in our community.
Affordable housing is in a single
thing. It's a wide range of things. So in this particular case, we've been working on developing and learning about micro units, micro one-bedrooms, micro studios, and this property was big enough to support a decent-sized micro project.
A committee approved a zoning change this week to allow for multiple dwellings. City Council still needs to make final approval. A small gathering was held in Kitchener's Victoria Park last night. The Waterloo Region Drug Action Team hosting We're Still Here, a harm reduction picnic and open mic night, giving people affected by the opioid crisis a chance to gather in a safe space. People were encouraged to share their stories, songs, and connect with one another. It comes as advocates say the province needs to do more after closing safe consumption sites, converting them to heart hubs earlier this year. Monarch butterflies here in southern Ontario are gearing up for their migration to Mexico. The butterflies live off milkweed plants and are considered to be endangered in Canada. Experts say the population has been on the decline for decades, thanks to habitat loss here and in the U.S.
This year, the population has not been dramatically low, but it hasn't been high. I think it's sort of been nondescript, I would describe it. But overall, over the past 30 years, it has seen a significant decline, and it is much lower than it was. And because of that, it's been listed as an endangered species in Canada, which suggests that its populations are in trouble and at risk of extinction within Canada.
CTV's Alexandra Hollick will have more on how you can help save monarch butterflies in your own backyard coming up tonight in the next hour. And finally for us, calling all music and animal lovers. Your chances to win Oasis tickets and support the local Humane Society are winding down. The jackpot for the Kitchener-Waterloo Stratford Perth Humane Society's Oasis 50-50 raffle is at $22,000. One lucky winner will get 2 Oasis fan exhibition packages, cash to travel to the show in Toronto, and half that jackpot. Even if you don't win the ultimate prize package, buying a ticket to the draw will help support the animals in need at the shelter right now. Ticket sales close Monday at midnight. The draw and winner will be announced Tuesday, August 19th at noon. So one lucky winner going home with all of that. But even if you don't win, it is a win-win because, of course, you are helping out all those animals in need right now. We'll leave it there. We're back at the top of the hour. Have a good night.